కరోనా ప్రపంచ ఆర్థిక సామాజిక ముఖచిత్రాన్నే మార్చేసింది. అందుకే అత్యంత వేగంగా వ్యాక్సిన్ను అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చారు శాస్త్రవేత్తలు. కానీ ఇప్పటికీ ప్రజల్లో వైరస్ వ్యాప్తి, వ్యాక్సిన్ సమర్థతపై ఎన్నో అనుమానాలు ఉన్నాయి. ఈ పరిస్థితుల్లో ఇండియన్ నేషన్ యంగ్ అకాడమీ ఆఫ్ సైన్స్ ప్రజల్లో అవగాహన కల్పించేందుకు ముందుకు వచ్చింది. వివిధ రకాల కార్యక్రమాలతో ప్రజల్లోకి వెళుతోంది. ఈ దశలో ప్రజల సందేహాలపై ఇండియన్ నేషన్ యంగ్ అకాడమీ ఆఫ్ సైన్స్ చైర్మన్ చంద్రశేఖర్ శర్మతో ఈటీవీ ముఖాముఖి.
కరోనాపై ప్రజల్లో అనేక అపోహలు, సందేహాలు నెలకొన్నాయి. కొంతమంది కరోనా లేదంటే ఇంకొంతమంది సెకండ్ వేవ్ వచ్చింది అంటున్నారు. మరి కొంతమంది వ్యాక్సిన్ వేసుకోవడానికి కూడా ఆసక్తి చూపడం లేదు, అనేక సందేహాలు నెలకొన్నాయి. ఈ నేపథ్యంలో ఇండియన్ నేషన్ యంగ్ అకాడమీ ఆఫ్ సైన్స్ రంగంలోకి దిగింది. ప్రజలకు కరోనాపై పూర్తి అవగాహన కల్పించేందుకు ప్రత్యేక అవగాహన కార్యక్రమాలు కల్పిస్తుంది. అయితే ఈ కార్యక్రమాలు ఎలా ఉండనున్నాయి, దీని వెనుక ఉన్న కారణాలు ఏంటన్న విషయాలు అకాడమీ చైర్మన్ చంద్రశేఖర్ శర్మని అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. సార్, వై యూ స్టార్టెడ్ దిస్ క్యాంపెయిన్?
If you see currently the kind of COVID cases going on, it's a second wave in the country which we are facing. And at the same time, government is also increasing the vaccination. So there are various kinds of apprehension in the common public, not only in the common public but also the educational people. So there is a need to have the proper information and awareness about the vaccination, and that's why as a young scientist academy we felt that it's our duty to make the people aware about the vaccination.
How many people are involved in this awareness campaign? What are their specializations?
In INEAS we are having 95 members, and in this particular campaign right now around 30 members are actively involved from all different disciplines. We have with us people from virology, people from medical science, social studies. So it's a basically collective opinion where we are focusing on providing the right information to the common man in their own language, so that they can be aware about the vaccination program of government.
What are the major things you are doing in this awareness?
So in this campaign, we have taken a multi-pronged approach. We are focusing primarily on 4 or 5 major areas. So we have released a Mythbuster document in which we are communicating the right facts about the vaccine, how the vaccines work, especially the COVID vaccine, what are the benefits of vaccination. So this all information is provided in a booklet, and this booklet is in 11 regional languages which we are creating, including Tamil, Telugu. So our effort is to reach out to the common people. Second part of this campaign is the COVAC News app, which is developed by INEAS, because we know that our current generation is habitual of smartphones and they want the information on the fingertips. So to meet that, we have developed this COVAC News app, which will be available now on the Google Play Store. And through this app, we will be providing the right information about the vaccine. And this is a dynamic app. With time, the information will be updated on that. Third effort is organizing a competition. Again, this competition is basically to create the information on COVID vaccination in a more presentable and effective manner through the cartoons, through the short videos. And anyone in India, any citizen of India can participate in this competition, and we will of course award the best entries, but these entries will be more utilized to further disseminate this information through the various channels in the form of cartoons and short videos to the public.
How is the response from the people for your campaign?
Yeah, so far it's just 2 days. We have received a lot of appreciation across the country for this effort, since this is the first time any academy is doing this, and so Government of India, Department of Science and Technology, even the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, they have put it on their portal. So we are quite sure that we will reach out to the common public through this campaign.
Right now, government providing vaccination some only limited people. Then why they are not interested to having vaccination, sir? What you are thinking?
See, people are having some apprehensions because if you see in the history, vaccines are developed over a period of 3 to 4 years after proper clinical trials of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So people are having apprehension, and especially this particular vaccine, with the enormous efforts from the scientists across the globe, has been developed in the record time. So people are having apprehensions. So our effort is to work on those apprehensions rather than just ignoring them. And we are here to answer the apprehensions of the people and to make sure that they are ready to go for the vaccination.
Eminent persons also raising doubts about vaccine. What is your reply?
This is something very new virus, okay, and we do not have answers to many of the questions. So I do not say that those criticisms are not valid. However, we have to make a choice. So given the outbreak, especially now in the second wave, we cannot wait for much more effective vaccination in the years to come like that. With the phase 3 clinical trial of even Covaxin, which shows around 80% efficacy, which is quite good. So I think we should go for the vaccination. And with time, scientists will also be working on different mutations and effect of vaccine on those mutations, strains. But as of now, I think there is no other way rather than going for the vaccination as well as following the COVID-19 protocols.
Some people said there is no second wave of corona. It is a totally corporate stunt. What is your opinion? And is this true or false?
My sincere request to all those people is not to create the panic and not to create the misinformation in the society. We all are seeing the second wave, and it is more lethal and much more dangerous than even the first wave. And it's a definitely a reality. We are seeing the number of cases which are enormously increasing, and number of deaths as well. So rather than going into the misinformation, we should believe in the government and we should follow the protocols.
Why only some states having more number of cases? Why? What is the reason?
See, it depends on the people's behavior and protocol what they are following. Of course, in a way, it shows the administration about that particular state. We can see that states like Maharashtra, they have, especially Mumbai, Delhi, cities like that, they have major footfall of international passengers, travelers across the country. And this may be one of the region, but with the kind of trends which we are seeing, I am sure that other states which are not seeing the increasing trend as of now, they will also see the same in the next couple of weeks time.
Right now we are facing second wave of corona. Is this end of corona or?
No, I don't think it's the end of corona. It very much depends on our own behavior, and if we do not follow the right protocols, there might be even third wave of corona. I mean, vaccination is one way, but even after the vaccination, we must follow the social distancing and wear the face mask and proper hygiene.
Right now you have a number of mutation coronas. The present vaccine is effective for this corona mutation, or we need an improved vaccine?
See, again, it's a evolving case. So there is no definite answer. Scientists across the globe are working on it. As of now, whatever mutations, whatever strains are there, it has been shown that the current vaccines, whether it's AstraZeneca or Covaxin, they are effective. So one has to look for more data in future, but as of now, these vaccines are safe.
ఇది చంద్రశేఖర్ శర్మ యొక్క అభిప్రాయం. కెమెరా పర్సన్ ఉమేశ్వరరావుతో క్రాంతి కుమార్, ఈటీవీ న్యూస్.